Dr. Pope was my great uncle. He was my great grandfather's brother. I didn't discover that he was a historical figure until I was an adult with a child of my own. And it was when they were converting the house to a museum. And that's when I discovered the historical significance. He was the first African-American, of course, to run for mayor of Raleigh. His service in the Spanish-American War, his attending Shaw University and becoming a doctor, owning the pharmacy in Charlotte. Part of the legacy is not just the history of Raleigh. I think it's the telescope, the looking into that particular era. We know about the end of the Civil War. We hear a lot about Reconstruction. We hear about the Harlem Renaissance and then the Civil Rights Movement. But there's that era, right? Right at the beginning of Jim Crow, right after Plessy versus Ferguson. There's just this blank page. History doesn't show us how African Americans lived and thrived. African Americans were being educated, right, at a level that had been unseen. The building and the rise of HBCUs and the products that they produce, and now they're back in their community and they're giving back. And so we have African American doctors, and we have dentists and teachers and professors and business owners, and we never really hear much about that. So I think his legacy is giving us a glimpse. His business successes, his military success, and his political stance, right? Taking that shot in the dark to make a statement. His run for mayor took place not long after the Wilmington Race Massacre. He knew the risk he was taking, but took it anyway. And when you know your worth, and you know your value, you do what you have to do to prove that.